streak, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Some changes for Toronto. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Patterson. Damari Carroll comes in for Terrence Ross. And it's Bellinelli in for Joseph. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Mahimi's checked in for Turner. Solomon Hill checked in for Indiana. 43 seconds left to play in the third. The pass to Hill. It's Hill, top the key. He kicks to Freak. The shot misses. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Bellinelli dishes to Carroll. Outside Lowry. The putback, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Tell you what, they're going to have to do a better job of boxing this fella out than that.
No one between him and the hoop. You're right, Clark.
Yeah, and you don't want to be giving up, guys, putback slams. That's not the kind of play that could build confidence.
Expanding his range. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
And as we... Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Pacers leading by 10. Corey Joseph is out there with Lowry. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then it's Reed. And it's Patterson in at the 4. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
They have got to box out better than that. That putback's just another example of what a difference there's been between these two teams.
And Joseph kicks to Ross. From downtown, and there's Lowry. That's good on the assist from Ross.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
George passes to Freak. Turner with the screen for Ellis. Here's Freak. And it's Reed pulling it down.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
Boy, they're making it look easy here. I mean, they're just automatic from the line.
Turner dishes to Freak. Patterson against Allen. That drops. And it's now 22 points for Freak.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Outside Lowry. Kicks it to Ross. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Reed. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
I want everyone here Canada Center, get up and cheer on your dance band.
Indiana leading by 8. To the inside, Allen. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty. And he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you'd hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, guys, I was able to hear Dwayne Casey coaching his team during that break. He is not happy with their perimeter defense, saying, guys, way too many open shots for them beyond the three-point line. We've got to press up closer and try to crowd them off the arc. Guys, we'll see if they got the message.
Ellis kicks to Freak.
Toronto foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Something else you like to see is how well they've shot their free throws tonight.
And both free throws good from Freak.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Here's Joseph, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Pacers leading by 10. Pass to George. 11 feet away. Rebound by the Raptors. Ross has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now the dish to Patterson. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Reed misses.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And Joseph kicks to Ross. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
At the line for your Raptors, Terrence Ross. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Ross.
Some good numbers for Ross. He has 8 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
Freak. It's deflected. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Reed a screen. Passes it to Patterson. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have. You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Pass to Reed. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field. Pacers leading by 5. George, that's a 2-pointer. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. The Raptors have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. The drive by Lowry. Here's Ross, and the layup's good off the glass. Ross has got 5 points now in the quarter.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Freak kicks to Allen. Indiana moving it around. Down low.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the lead.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Damari Carroll's checked in for Terrence Ross. It's stolen by Lowry. 1:52 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Dishes it to Reed. Fires from 14. Misses off the right iron.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Shot's good by Turner.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Toronto.
Here's Lowry. Reed the pass to Joseph. 1:27 left to play in the final quarter. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Reed.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Freak kicks to Ellis. Joseph with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Carroll dishes to Lowry. No luck, and Indiana will go the other way with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Ellis kicks to Freak, and shot on the way, and he nails that one right through the net. And the Pacers lead by 7.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your game.
52 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The shot by Lowry, no good.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
George passes to Freak. Toronto grabs the miss.
He has got a lot of confidence in his game. You have to if you think you can knock one down from there.
Yeah, you know, I think he maybe needs some time for some direct admonishment.
And they go to the intentional foul. And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
No time to spare. They need a bucket.
Without question. Again, maybe a steal or a foul to get the clock stopped as well. Great rise and dime there. He changed gears in midair to make the assist.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
"16 seconds left in the game. Shot by Joseph, no good.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Out to the right wing. Here's Patterson. And again, Toronto no luck. Here's Freak. Off target. So it's Indiana picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Guys, Paul George standing by.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
Well, certainly a solid night for him offensively. Excellent production pretty much everywhere. He was what I call NSV, Ernie, a nice safety valve. When they needed to open up the valve, he came through with that offense.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game.